Hi, dear friends, welcome in another amazing Reddit story. Today's story is about a beautiful house that lost its soul. There was this house in our neighborhood, famous for its strange yet mesmerizing wall murals. From the outside, it looked plain and ordinary, like a simple cottage, but the moment you stepped in, the walls came alive. Every corner was painted by the hands of an elderly artist. The murals? All Disney characters and fairy tales. Honestly, it felt like stepping straight into a cartoon movie. The woman behind it used to be an art teacher. Later, she started one of those sip wine and paint a canvas businesses, which actually did really well. Eventually, she quit and focused only on commissioned murals and decorative work. Everyone knew her as one of the kindest souls around. Even when I annoyed her once with my loud car, she forgave me and we actually became friends. She'd been living in that house since the 80s under an agreement with the original owner. The deal was simple. As long as the murals weren't causing any issues, she could stay. The man even promised he'd leave her the house one day. Sadly, he died before putting anything in writing, and his kids inherited the property. One day, one of his sons came to see the house, bringing his daughter along. The moment the girl walked in, she fell in love with the magical walls and decided she had to have the house for herself. That's when the trouble started. The woman had no official lease, just a verbal agreement with the grandfather, and the family used that against her. They claimed the murals were damaging the house and told her she had to leave. Heartbroken, she eventually found another place in a different state, a house with a full art studio on the first floor, and bought it immediately. Before moving, she wanted to leave the murals as they were. But a friend of mine offered to repaint the house into something called Rebecca Standards, basically those boring investment home colors, white and gray everything. He wanted to practice with his new paint sprayer anyway, so he sanded down her beautiful murals, covered the walls in primer, and then repainted everything with flat, lifeless tones. The result? The house lost all of its magic. They didn't stop there. His landscaper friend came over and ripped out the cottage-style exterior the woman had built over decades. Plants, shrubs, all gone. They replaced it with gravel, sand, and some oversized decorative stones. A while later, I visited an old neighbor and noticed the house was still empty. I asked, "Did anyone ever move in there?" He said, "We saw movers come for a day or two, but no one actually unloaded anything. Since then, it's been locked up." Looks like the girl who wanted the art house was shocked when she saw what they had done. Stripped it of its color, its magic, its soul. And since then, nobody has ever lived there again. See you soon in a new video, and thank you for watching.